Lichtenfeld.
Wins 27 wins.
Good luck. Ease. Now he's against the quality guy, but at the same time, he knows.
I mean, you can guy that's been in there with everyone.
There are not that many fighters
In a ring now. That is hit.
Not at all, and we mentioned that would be a very important punch tonight, a deterrent chop from
Now Corley gets busier because
before. He might be giving away as much as 10, 12, 14 pounds right now.
arm down.
Corley late replacement, but he was training for a fight out of shape. And a left hand, not a knockdown. Picked right up on it. Straight him rethink. Now Hernandez being who's boss. Corley swings the looping left hand. Corley, but it looked like Hernandez and didn't budge with the jab. In first round here at Chumash in our main event scheduled for 10.
See this non-knockdown. Well, the punch clearly went around Hernandez's head.
Their feet were tangled. The takedown, and not really because he hit behind the head, but no knockdown.
Pretty close. I gave it to Hernandez.
Right. Corley was the busier guy, but Don Turner and his hands go there. Up from a little bit out. He's trying it. It seems to be open.
And the jab and be inside because you can leave yourself vulnerable for any overhand.
It's not dangerous unless he.
Now Hernandez wants that space. He really would rather.
Really good punches. I like that hook. That counter.
That was the last time he was rolled against inferior and busy, and as Steve said, he is trying to create comes winging shots on the way, thrown with a lot of conviction from much. They're all power shots. Shortens up inside in blue. Now, but Corley turns and escapes.
But I did see him from good effort and he cuts, but we'll keep an eye on.
He has been cut, Steve.
7 of his in fights.
Here, somebody taking control. Right hand, but. Corley tries
to know if it came from a punch or how.
The cut caused by a headbutt. A result of trying to get close, leaning in as the taller, and he's got those and the weight advantage. He has a boatload of experience at ring tonight.
I like what I see from Hernandez with the hook. The right hand is landing when he snaps it.
And it's away from that left hand.
You know, most southpaws don't have a right hook, but Corley has, he's one of those southpaws.
He's trying to unnerve and rattle Hernandez a little, but as Antonio said, Hernandez in blue has been fighting with a lot of conviction. He continues to turn.
Damian Frias didn't hit him, didn't try to fight him. Corley's making Hernandez fight. Corley's landed more punches in 2+ rounds than Frias landed in 10.
Good point, Steve. We'll see if Corley can keep it up. He's in shape again, but Corley throws the left. Now he can left hand. But back up as Hernandez keeps turning Corley, and he's happy to duke with him and go to the body. Exchange inside.
That right hook from Corley is still finding a home, and he's winging it.
Absolutely. Hernandez now moving left. There he is. He's clubbing left-hand shot. Try to work off it, but there's the power shots, and he's short with both of them.
We're going to find out. Chop 35 years old. I think we may find that out tonight.
Absolutely. Another effort to the body. That's how he shot. He really did a shining job on Showbox last October.
And more so the pace. I think the punches that Hernandez is to the body and to the head.
Once there, he's been Miguel Cotto. No decision there. Lefty-righty. It happened. Fight. Behind the jab as Antonio. We'll see if he goes to the.
Let's focus on the jab. Let's see if he can put something.
And it would help you away. He's backed off a little bit, but he landed that left hand. There's the. So Corley is as
any rounds. If he really believes that he's not going to get a decision, he has to work
to try to assert himself. There's that body shot. Misses with a second. Feeling he was hit with by Corley, but Corley senses Hernandez's hesitancy. But here comes Hernandez right back.
Hernandez has showed a lot of toughness tonight, and I'm very impressed with that. And Corley's best interest if he stopped headhunting so much and dig to that body to show fight.
Hernandez, nice right hand. Here in San Antonio, DeMarcus Chop Corley in the white. Trying to little bit of Hernandez, a little bit of blood trickling corner of the right eye on Hernandez. It's been a rough fight.
And in this fight, he's on.
Corley is on. Drive him back.
See the feet in this replay.
Good call.
Mouthpiece.
You know what? Antonio said it right. He was
and you heard Don busy. More than 2 shots. Said he would let his hands go. He can't afford to counter anything. He's got to make the fight, and he's not making it now. He's getting driven back, and now as he drives Corley back repeatedly, he's hanging with him, trying to slip some shots. So, Steve, through 4, how do you have it?
I have it 39-30, given in the first third.
There's a body shot there, the right hook, and there comes back Hernandez with a body shot and then a right hand.
I mean, you never know how the judging is going, but I know
like Hernandez in terms of him not being intimidated at all, taking it to Corley, willing to.
that I gave to. I have Corley up 3.
There he spins and makes Corley miss, trying to make him pay. So Corley runs into a right.
He's out.
Pat Russell seen it all.
Good night. Anybody, he punching down, and Corley's coming up. Picture perfect.
Just out cold, but about halfway through the count. Well, here's the punch again. And you know, Nick was critical early in the early rounds of Corley throwing that uppercut from
neck first over there, and then here's the big shot. Oh.
And when you start throwing a right uppercut, as Corley did, his left hand naturally. I think Corley was basically unconscious. He actually shook his head to disagree with the referee's stoppage, but there was no disagreement here.
And what made that punch so devastating?